What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, YouTube? Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. I do. Listen, man. So, another situation where another unarmed individual is killed by the very people who took an oath to protect and serve. Let's check out the video, and I'll be right back, and we will talk about it.
And right now we're on the scene of a shooting in Ferguson. Tensions continue to build after a teenager was shot and killed in the street. Now a massive crowd has gathered near the scene, warranting a very heavy police presence. That's where News 4's Corey Stark joins us live.
Yeah, Chris, this shooting happened just before noon today, and as you mentioned, since then it has been a very tense situation. Now, I'm on Canfield Drive. You can see where the scene is behind me. This is where police confirm a police officer with the Ferguson Police Department shot and killed a teenager. Now, that is still under investigation of what led to that shooting. But as you mentioned, another tense situation that we've learned about that is unfolding over the last hour, that's happening at the intersection of Canfield Drive and West Florissant, where we understand hundreds have gathered at that intersection to protest what happened here, and they are very angry. Now, the Ferguson Police Chief Tom Jackson just talked to me. He confirms that St. Louis County Police are the one handling this investigation. And Jackson also says that that officer involved with this shooting has been put on paid administrative leave, which is a standard procedure in such case. Now, I want to show you what this scene looked like moments ago, as officers from 15 departments were here on scene, a very heavy presence from St. Louis County Police. Now, countless witnesses here at the scene are telling us the 18-year-old male victim had no weapon on him, and he had his hands up in the air, but was still shot by police multiple times. Now, hundreds of people, as you see in the video, were gathering surrounding the scene, and officers say they had to get that crowd under control before they could get the body off of the street. That took several hours, which angered people even more. I spoke with the victim's grandmother, who is angered because she says her grandson was shot for no reason.
He was a good kid. He didn't live around here. He came to visit me. He was spending the summer with me. And they did that to him for no reason.
How many more times does an innocent individual in this country have to die before the people in this country stand up and say we will not take it anymore? How many more times? Now, we all know about the situation. If you don't know, then you've been living under a rock. We all know about the situation that happened to one Eric Gardner, where he was suffocated, basically, choked out, died in New York. See, the problem with these situations is the people are mad for a second, and then it goes away and they go back to living their everyday life like nothing ever happened. How many days, how many times will we take this shit from these police officers before the people in these communities start to fight back? Because they're not going to feel it until one of these cops get fucked up. They're not going to feel it. How many days? How many times? This is an unarmed teenager. I heard this other situation in another state, and I'll probably be doing a video about that, where a kid was shot to death because he was walking around with a super soaker gun. He had a super soaker gun and they killed him. But how many more times will you guys take this? How many more times will you bitch on social media? Will you get on social media and bitch and not get out there and do something about it? Because your words don't mean shit. My prayers go out to the family, man. I have two sons myself, and I can't imagine losing a child. I don't even know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. I would probably flip out.